Welcome back. The time now is 6:19. Taft City Council unanimously approved a plan allowing some businesses to reopen next Monday, May 4th. But just last night, the county health department told the city it could not move forward with plans. Joining us now to talk about the latest developments, Mayor of Taft, Dave Noerr. Good morning, Mayor. Thanks so much for being with us.
Good morning, Maddie.
So were you surprised by the county's response last night?
I was a little bit surprised indeed and a little bit disappointed. What we were looking for was advice moving forward because our intent was a target rollout date of the 4th, but it would appear other than we're just going to continue to do what the governor says and no recognition of regional differences, that is a bit disappointing.
So basically the county told you no, you may not open up those businesses you intended to open up on Monday. Is that right?
That is correct. Now, I have not gotten a direct response from Director Constantine. I did see in the newspaper this morning the response from Kern County Health. But beyond that, yes, I'm a little bit disappointed just exactly how that came down.
So what now? It's still not clear who really has the authority to make this decision, and you kind of talked about that ambiguity earlier this week. So are you going to yield that authority to the county, or are you going ahead with plans on Monday?
Well, like you mentioned, that ambiguity is not just taking place right here in Kern County or the San Joaquin Valley. That's taking place all up and down the state of California. Orange County taking a completely different viewpoint on that than Kern County, obviously. We are going to discuss it as a council. We are going to speak with our attorneys about it. I'm sure you're aware of a letter that came out, was sent to Kern County Health from a great many civic leaders in the Bakersfield area, along with lawyers, regarding the constitutional effect of what's going on. So all those things have to be considered. After all, the letter that we wrote was after a very extensive community outreach and participation, a very transparent process, and we reached out for help and advice. We truly believe that the same lessons learned regarding the use of social distancing and PPE and additional hygiene can be applied to some of the businesses that were unfortunately deemed to be non-essential. And we still believe that those people can do that safely, just as surely as they can go to the grocery store or the gas station or Lowe's or Costco or Home Depot, that they can go and have their haircut or their nails done or some of these other things.
Okay, so but right now, as it stands, Monday, that's the date that you had intended for these businesses to reopen. Are they reopening on Monday, or are you going to delay and have another council meeting to discuss?
That was the intended date. We still have some things to work out as far as putting those protocols into place, remembering that the intent of the letter was to ask Kern County Health to assist us in developing those business processes and protocols. It would appear by their response, they're not interested in that whatsoever. So now we're going to have to take another look at it, as they have deemed it unnecessary to actually help us with that.
So when do you intend to meet again and make another decision, perhaps?
Well, here again, I have not gotten the official response. Once I do, then I will inform the city manager, and we still have the Brown Act to follow regarding meeting and serial meetings, and we cannot violate those things. It would appear at this point in time, if that is the response, it could push things back. But like I say, I cannot make that decision all by myself.
So Monday morning, can I go get my nails done in Taft?
More than likely at this point in time, that is not going to happen, and we're disappointed by that.
Okay, and then you will, of course, have those discussions coming forward and keep us advised of that. We will, of course, let our viewers know when you guys move forward with another decision and engage with the county in this complicated discussion as cities across California try to determine when and how they can start to resume businesses. Mayor Dave Noerr, we appreciate you joining us this morning. Keep us apprised of what's going on over there in Taft, please.
We certainly will. Thank you very much, and you have a great day.
Thank you. You as well.